Of men were being arrested for allegedly trying to buy or sell sex as part of the national
story. A massive human trafficking ring busted in Warren.
35 people arrested in just 3 days, 18 men and 17 women. The list of charges they face: pimping, prostitution, solicitation, and drug trafficking.
This is only this morning. Marissa Beck was just a naive 15-year-old living in Jacksonville, Florida, when she found herself trapped in a sex trafficker's web. According to the FBI, sex trafficking of children in this country has become a nationwide problem, and traffickers target troubled girls with low self-esteem, girls just like Marissa. The horrors undocumented women are facing at America's southern border. The New York Times spoke to several women who were victims of human trafficking once they crossed the border.
Hidden in plain sight, human traffickers and their victims walking among us.
Human trafficking is a problem all around the world. It's a huge topic and many things go into it. One of the things we'll be diving into is slavery. So, the origins of slavery, the first recorded slaves were in ancient Greece. Aristotle said that some people are meant to be slaves. As European kingdoms expanded and explored, slavery also started to expand and explore with the discovery of the west coast of Africa, where African kings and kingdoms would capture other Africans to sell or trade for goods, including gold and beads. In 1444, Portugal first started publicly selling slaves. It is said that the Portuguese were the first people to connect Aristotle's ideals with skin tone. In 1510, slavery reached the Spanish colonies, and in 1518, the first slave boats arrived in the Americas. In Americas, slaves were cattle slaves, which means they were movable property. In 1807, Britain abolished slave trade, but not slavery, meaning that slaves were still allowed, just not slave trade.
From 1813 to 1817, Sweden, the Netherlands, and France all banned slavery.
But France's ban was not effective until 1826.
The Civil War started in 1861. It was started, ended, and followed by the 13th Amendment. The Emancipation Proclamation was signed on January 1st, 1863 by Abraham Lincoln. This freed over 3 million blacks. Human trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery. It has formed into what we now know as sex trafficking.
Hey, you have 1 hour. You have another appointment.
I know, it's not my first time.
Sex trafficking is the illegal business of recruiting, harboring, transporting, obtaining, or providing a person, especially a minor, for the purpose of sexual acts.
You're a hooker now. And work for me.
Sex trafficking is happening all around the world, including right here in Ohio. Human trafficking has been known to take place at the Polaris Mall. Half of all victims of human trafficking are in debt. Women and girls make up 71% of all the victims. 1 in 4 victims of human trafficking is a child. Still, to this day, an estimated 40.3 million people are enslaved worldwide. Human trafficking comes with bonded labor.
Also fits under the umbrella of human trafficking, like on the black market today. Forced labor also fits into human trafficking. It's estimated that 21 million people alone were victims of forced labor in 2015, and that has only increased.
It's also estimated that $150 billion were made off of forced labor in 2014.
And sexual exploitation.